The little boy from Rosario, Argentina, on behalf of every little boy wearing his shirt. Messi on 1,000,000 backs. Messi for 1,000,000 flashbulbs. Cristiano Ronaldo. Beautiful! Beautiful! Something close to genius!
A combined 13 Balon d'Ors, 10 European Golden Boots, 7 UEFA Men's Best Player Award, 13 times UCL top scorer, and the list goes on and on. It's safe to say that Lionel Messi, the genius, Cristiano Ronaldo, the machine, have given us a lot to cheer and argue about for the past 18 years. The rivalry never ends, and the debate of who's the GOAT is still on the lips of almost every football fan. No doubt, they are the two best players of their generation, but who's the third? Okay, this isn't an easy question to answer, but join us as we give a list of players good enough to be considered the third best player of the Messi and Ronaldo era. Starting up, we've got the magical Eden Hazard. And if you've watched the Belgian play, you'd agree that he has a pretty good case here. Known for his ability to maneuver his way through a traffic of players and his elite creative sense, the Belgian superstar was the English Premier League's darling for quite a while. Named in the PFA Premier League Team of the Year 4 times, won the Premier League Player of the Year once, the PFA Player of the Year once, and also won the Playmaker Award for having the most assists in the 2018-2019 season. Hazard also was a force to reckon with in the 2018 World Cup as he brought all the heat, scoring 3, assisting twice, which saw him rewarded with the Silver Ball Award and also earned him a place in the World Cup Dream Team. I mean, a player good enough to be included in the FIFPro 11 not once but twice should be considered for the third best spot. But this player has been included 6 times. Midfield prodigy, crazy outside of the boot passes. The Croatian magician always wows us with his exquisite controlling and playmaking skills. Together with fellow Los Blancos teammates Toni Kroos and Casemiro, they formed a formidable trio known as the Bermuda Triangle, winning every trophy in Europe over and over again. I bet you don't need a lecture to know why they were called Bermuda Triangle. Anyways, just like Hazard, 2018 was also a peak year for him as he won the World Cup Golden Ball, UEFA Men's Best Player Award, IFHHS Best Playmaker Award, and the cream of the crop, the Balon d'Or. Is the highly rated midfield maestro your pick? Or will this highly underrated baller be the one for you? Moving on, we have Frenchman Antoine Griezmann, whose efforts rarely goes rewarded, and many fans are on the same boat that he is underrated. A completely intelligent, technical and versatile player who does almost everything right on the ball but always goes rather under the radar when it comes to being awarded. The French forward has been named La Liga Player of the Season just once and has been ranked 3rd best player in the world by France Football twice in his career. Also, he's Atletico Madrid's all-time top goal scorer. He has certainly been part of Atleti's rise and successes since the turn of the last decade. Also to add that he was a top scorer and best player in the 2016 Euros, and with the 2018 World Cup under his belt, he is no doubt up there with the best players of this generation. Speaking of the World Cup, our next candidate had a very bizarre moment in one. Tagged unprofessional by many, he doesn't care, and yeah, we also won't let it be a stain on his beautiful career. You still don't know who? Well, it's Luis Suarez, the man who won 2 European Golden Boots when Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi was at their peak. Quite audacious. So good a finisher, he got nicknamed El Pistolero, which means the gunman. The Uruguayan, combined with football legend Lionel Messi and Neymar Jr., formed the famous MSN trio, widely considered as the best trio in club football history. Luis Suarez has quite the resume. He's been a top scorer in the Eredivisie, EPL, La Liga, and FIFA World Cup, Copa America Best Player, Dutch Footballer of the Year, Premier League Player of the Season, PFA Player of the Year, FIFPro 11, amongst others. I mean, with all that, you wouldn't be wrong to say Luis Suarez comes 3rd in the Best Player of the 2010s ranking. Up next is a name that might sound rather surprising, but shouldn't. Already getting shouts as the greatest midfielder in the English Premier League's history, Kevin De Bruyne. You talk creativity, you talk Kevin De Bruyne. This man pulls up the most outrageous passes, shoots incredibly, carries the ball elegantly, and it's no wonder he has so many awards to his name. The Belgian has finished 3 EPL seasons as the top assister, has been named in the FIFPro 11 4 times, PFA Premier League Team of the Year 5 times, IFHHS Best Player of the Year 3 times, Premier League Player of the Year and PFA Player of the Year twice each, and UEFA Champions League Midfielder of the Season once. He also ended 3rd in the Balon D'Or ranking in 2022. Nothing short of excellent and good enough to be considered 3rd best player of this generation. But have you considered subscribing to this channel and turning on the notifications so you won't miss any of our uploads? Next up, and maybe controversially, we've got Sergio Ramos. Okay, I know what you're thinking, but outside the red cards, Sergio Ramos is one of the finest footballers of this generation. Born to win, lead, fight, and produce on pitch, Ramos is widely regarded as the best defender of his generation. Although not known for discipline, he saw a successful stint at Real Madrid, where he played for 16 years, winning with the Galacticos 4 UEFA Champions League titles, 5 La Liga, 2 Copa del Rey, 4 Supercopa de España, 3 UEFA Super Cup and 4 FIFA Club World Cup, most of which as a captain. He also holds the record of most international victories for Spain, winning 131 matches, and surprisingly, he scored just over 100 goals for Los Blancos. Yes, 101 to be exact, which is really insane for a defender. But we've got to play with probably the most insane skills you've ever seen. Yes, Neymar Jr. He was thought to be the next Pele and earned the nickname the Crown Prince. His stats will make you scratch the top of your skull, thinking, is this guy real? As a member of the dreaded MSN, Neymar notched up crazy stats, scoring 105 goals in just 186 matches and won 3 Copa del Rey, 2 Spanish Super Cup, 2 La Liga titles, 1 Catalonia Cup, 1 UEFA Champions League, and 1 UEFA Super Cup. He enjoyed his time at Barca, but made a huge money transfer to French giants Paris Saint-Germain, and a huge part of his football fans across the globe believes he's easily the 3rd best player despite facing a lot of injuries. Moving on next off the list, we've got Robert Lewandowski. No doubt, if the Polish striker had played one more season at Bayern Munich before leaving, he would have surpassed Gerd Müller as the all-time top Bundesliga scorer. Context here, surpassing Gerd Müller isn't an easy feat and is not something anyone thought was possible, but Lewandowski came along with a whooping 312 goals in 384 appearances for both Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich. Wow, he even had a better minutes per goal than Müller. For netting in goals, Bayern needed a tall, physical, skillful player who is good with both feet, and he always delivered. Known for his versatility, incredible goal-scoring abilities, and all-round likable personality, Lewandowski could have and should have won the 2020 Balon d'Or, but COVID happened. Speaking of Balon d'Or, Karim Benzema rightfully won his in 2022 after a remarkable season with Los Blancos. The Frenchman remained a player for Real Madrid through different stints of players and managers, and together with Cristiano Ronaldo and Gareth Bale, they formed the famous BBC trio. Big Benz is known for his exceptional technical ability and vision. He is also known for his intelligent movement of the football and his ability to find space in the opposition's defense. With 353 goals for Real Madrid, fans often say he sacrificed his goal tally for CR7, who is the only Real Madrid player in history with more goals than Benzema. It's safe to say that the French striker is one of the best finishers of this generation. From finisher to saver, Manuel Neuer certainly has a good case to be on this list. You've got to admire the German goalie for his longevity and his revolutionary role in goalkeeping department. Neuer is known for his unique playing style, often referred to as a sweeper keeper, where he frequently leaves his goal line to act as a sweeper behind the defensive line. Neuer finished third in Balon D'or voting, behind the winner Ronaldo and the runner-up Messi in 2014. He also tops the likes of Oliver Kahn with the most clean sheets in Bundesliga history, and just very few keepers in history like Gigi Buffon, Iker Casillas can boast of more clean sheets than the German. Very impressive, I must admit. That's kind of it. Rounding up with the Egyptian king Mohamed Salah, or Mo Salah, who is just a ridiculous goal-scoring machine. If he's not putting it in, he's creating them. He's like an Egyptian Messi, breaking long-standing records and setting new ones. He's Liverpool's 5th all-time goal scorers with 204 goals, surpassing the likes of Steven Gerrard, Robbie Fowler and Kenny Dalglish. And to think that Salah has played less than 10 seasons for the Reds. He's a 2-time African Player of the Year and BBC African Footballer of the Year. He's probably the best African player of this generation. Before we round up, there are other notable mentions like Angel Di Maria and Thomas Muller. Both players ranking in top 5 assistants of the last decade. Both elite playmakers who do things differently. Di Maria combines pace with incredible dribbling, and Thomas Muller elite positioning, reminding us that the Ramduta role still exists. Multiple league winners, UEFA Champions League winners, World Cup winners, both players surely deserve to have their name mentioned in this debate. But who is it for you? Kindly leave your answer in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, and I'll see you in the next video.